What's up, everybody? Welcome on in. Hope you're ready for a good workout today. Just a heads up, you will need some lighter weights for this one. So if you don't have some light dumbbells or kettlebells, maybe think of filling up a water bottle. You can use that. Grab something you can hold on to that you're able to move around. You'll see why here in just a second. The workout we have for today is 4 rounds, 5 minutes of work, and then 1 minute of rest in between those rounds. During the 5 minutes, you're going to be doing 10 plank drags, 10 leg drives per leg, 10 curl and presses, and then 10 SMS squats. We'll go over that here in just a second. You can try to figure out what that is before we get there. And then a little caveat, in between every single one of those movements, you're doing 20 jumping jacks. So keeping that heart rate spiked, getting our good sweat on today, and getting a good workout in overall. So we're gonna go ahead, get warmed up here, and then we'll cover those movements in depth and show you what you'll need those weights for, and then we'll go ahead and get started.
All right, you guys, just follow along and I'll call out the next movement when it's time to move on. We're gonna start with heel taps. Jumping jacks. And 3 inchworms. Reach down to the ground. Walk your hands out to a perfect plank. Hit a push up and walk your hands back. All right. We're gonna do a knee pull. And then going into a lunge and twist. Last one. Moving on to the arms. Palms facing down. You're gonna move your arms across your body. Warm up those joints. Same thing, palms up. All right, arms parallel, we're gonna go up and down. Keep a nice tight core through this. Really try and reach backward. That'll help later with those movements we have. Now, same thing, but alternate your arms. Great job. We're gonna do a little duck walk next. So bottom of your squat, your elbows and your knees if you need to, and just walk around. All right, great job, you guys.
Just walking.
I did say walk around. All right, this last one, we're going old school. I want you to do some side bends. So the wide stance, or wider. Reach all the way over, a few pulses, and then other side. All right, back to the top, you guys. Heel taps. Jumping jacks. Inchworms, 3 total. Woo! Great job.
All right, let's get into those movements. Starting with the plank drags. You're gonna need a lighter implement to move side to side. So right here, Lauren's gonna be using a 5-pound kind of bumper plate. You can use our handy dandy jar of soap, we haven't broken out in a while. Anything, it can be a spoon, it can be whatever you have lying around, water bottle, you name it. What you're gonna do is set up in a plank position with this weight behind one hand, just a little bit to the outside even, outside of your body. From here, you're going to move that weight to the other side, past that arm. So you're gonna reach across and pull that weight. So you're gonna go ahead and go back to the other side then. Place that hand, reach back, fold across, so on and so forth. Every there and back equals 1 rep. So once it gets back to the side it started on, that's 1 total rep. You're doing this 10 reps before moving on to the next movement. With this plank, still making sure we're doing all the right things, right? We're embracing the core, squeezing the butt, pushing through the ground, spreading the shoulder blades apart, not letting our shoulders kind of dip down too far. Still keeping all of that in mind while doing this. So you're gonna need something for that. Going on to the next movement, we have our leg drives. No weight needed for these, but a great leg workout here. You're gonna reach back into a reverse lunge, still keeping everything in mind, right? Kind of that long, wide step. Front shin should be about vertical, perfect. From here, you're gonna drive that back knee up, come off the ground just an inch or 2. Yep, so we're gonna go back to the next one, on up. We're gonna do 10 in a row on the same side. After that 10, you're gonna switch sides and do 10 on the other to even things out. So 20 total, 10 per side for these leg drives here. Really trying to, again, think of that solid lunge position as we go back every single time on every single rep. Moving on to the curl and press, you will need 2 implements for this, 2 weights. If you don't have 2, we can modify it to 1. We'll just kind of do 5 per side. So again, using some just 5-pounders here, something you should be able to move through for 10 reps without getting too burnt out or having to take any breaks. You're going to start with your palms facing out, and you're going to curl those weights, a bicep curl, into a front rack position. So you'll do a quarter turn so that whatever you're holding is kind of facing away from you, kind of in line with the way that you're looking here. Once you're set in this front rack position, you're going to strict press those weights overhead. Perfect, locking out those elbows, keeping the bicep close to the ear. Everything nice and tight through the core. You're going to come back down to that front rack, back down into your starting position by opening those palms again. That's 1 rep. We're going to do 10 total. So a few more here. Again, nice and controlled. We're not swinging that weight back to get into the next one. It should be manageable enough in order to be nice and controlled through this entire movement here. Perfect. Cool. And the last one we have are 10 SMS squats. Side, middle, side. SMS. Our fun little name for it today anyway. So what you're going to do is you're going to start in your kind of squat stance, right? Shoulder width apart. You can have a weight for this if you would like. Hold it in front of you for kind of some goblet squats. Don't have to, but that is an option for you today. From here, you're going to start by stepping out to one side for a Cossack squat. Come down to the side, perfect, keeping that leg straight. Foot can stay down like she has, or the heel can just stay down and the toes can come up, whatever's most comfortable for you. From there, you're going to go back into a standing position and then squat down. That is 1 rep. Then you're going to the other side. Cossack squat, back to the middle, squat, that's rep 2. That's rep 3, so on and so forth. So every time you get back to the middle and hit that squat, that's a rep. So that is what we're going through for those today. So a little thinking there as well, kind of coordinating those feet, remembering where they go for each rep. And then, of course, in between every single one of those, we got the 20 jumping jacks. We just did them during the warm-up. We trust that you can do them. Just make sure those hands are touching overhead. They don't have to be super straight and locked out, just as long as the hands touch every single time. That's all we're looking for today. So we'll go ahead and give you a second here to grab everything that you need, a few different weights potentially, different things to move for those plank drags, and then get some music going, and we're going to get started with the workout here in just a second. All right, guys, we're going to get started here. Remember, it starts with those jumping jacks before each movement. Starting here. 20 jumping jacks. Go. And into those plank drags. Remember those jumping jacks in between every movement. You get to those presses, keeping the core engaged. Doing great, you guys keep it up.
Seconds.
And take a break. Great job, guys. One round down. Walk around, stay loose. Ready for round 2 here. About 20 more seconds. Five seconds here, picking up where you left off.
Go.
Nice job, guys. Keep on moving. Nice job, guys. A little over a minute left. And relax. Halfway done.
Woo! Good job, guys.
Doing great. Goal is to keep up the same pace that you've been doing so far. Try to keep it going through rounds 3 and 4. And again, picking up where you left off. 5 seconds.
Go!
Nice job, everybody. Keep on moving.
Almost there. "15 seconds. Come on." Woo!
All right.
Doing great.
Just one more round to go, guys. That's it. Give it all you got on this last one. Just 5 more minutes and we'll be done.
Whew.
All right, 5 seconds. Pick up where you left off. Finish strong.
Go!
Here we go, keep pushing, keep pushing. Here we go, last 90 seconds.
Almost there. Fifteen seconds, come on.
Alright.
Awesome job.
Fantastic. Whew. Take a second really quick here. Catch your breath. A couple deep breaths, bring that heart rate back down. Whew. Great job today, everybody. Way to keep pushing through all 4 rounds. Keep chipping away at those movements. So I hit a couple stretches here, and we'll call it a day for you. Let's go ahead, sit on down on the ground. We're gonna bring one foot back to the side, get a good quad stretch going. Just gonna hang out here for a little bit. You can also do it standing, like Lauren's demoing here. As your quad relaxes a little bit, as the hip flexors relax, go ahead and lean on back as much as you can. Trying to keep that foot as close to you as possible. Another great option here would be a chair stretch. If you have a couch or a wall nearby, that you can put your foot up on or against, or a couch, as the name implies. I'm back a little more. Muscles should start relaxing a little bit. About 10 more seconds here, and then we'll switch. Three, two, one. Slowly come on out of that. And we're gonna go ahead and switch sides. Again, getting that foot close to your body. I'm trying to lean straight back. Couple deep breaths here. Let all the muscles, ligaments, everything running through your quad and your hip, even up through your abs a little bit. Just relax. About 10 more seconds here. See if you can go back just a little more. Three, two, one. Slowly come out of that side. Whew, and we're gonna go ahead, hit one for kind of the shoulder, chest, from those curls, especially if you haven't done any of those in a while. You'll probably feel it kind of through the bicep all the way up through the shoulder and the chest there for those. So, we're gonna go ahead and lay on our stomachs for this. Have one arm out to the side, and then you're gonna keep that chest and shoulder against the ground. And you can use this arm to kind of rotate back as far as you are comfortable. All the meanwhile, keeping this shoulder blade down and back, digging that shoulder into the ground and keeping contact there. Should start to feel a good stretch through the chest, through the shoulder, even down through the bicep a little bit if your arm is straight and locked out. If you're not feeling a whole lot here, you can walk your arm, inch your arm up a little higher, kind of more into a Y position instead of a T position. You should feel a little bit more of a stretch here. And of course, adversely, if it's too much, you can walk your hand down the other way into more of an A position. 10 more seconds here. Three, two, one. Roll back to center. Adjust a little bit if you need to, and then we're going to hit the other side. So again, shoulder blade down and back, keeping that front part of the shoulder into the ground, and then twist. Until you start to feel a good stretch. Just hang out here for a little bit. If things start to loosen up, you can try walking and inching your hands a little higher into that Y position to kind of get more of that stretch back. About 15 more seconds on this side here. 3, 2, 1. Come on back to center. All right. Cool. Hopefully that stretched you out a little bit. Got you feeling good for the rest of your day.
All right, well, thanks for joining us, you guys. As always, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Let us know if you liked this workout. Let us know what your spring plans are. We want to know. Shout out to Lisa, Elise, who else?
Rachel, I know, is hopping in these.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you're doing these, we're not shouting your name, let us know.
Yeah.
We want to keep counting all the people that are following along with us on a regular basis.
Yep. All right, well, hope you have a great rest of your day, your week, everything. See ya.
Take care, guys. Bye.